oh, you know what? I can get a whiff of that. Yeah, fine. He smells.
This is the Schmo with the Pro. She's got 10 fights, 9 victories, 4 by knockout. She's the blonde bomber. She's the IBF Bantamweight champion of the world. Ebanie Bridges in the flesh, Las Vegas, Nevada. It's fight week. How we doing?
Doing good. I'm getting excited, fight week. So, the blood starts boiling now. I'm getting ready to get on those scales and then do the business the next night.
Certainly are. You kind of had a late replacement in Miyo Yoshida. Yeah. Your original opponent, April, she pulled out of the fight.
Yeah, unfortunately, I was really looking forward to that, the Battle of the Babes. But she's got an injury, and unfortunately these things happen in camp. And so I just got to, go roll with the punches, as they say.
You certainly do that. It's been a year since we've seen you last compete. Shannon O'Connell, you stopped her in the 8th round. You're looking for a similar result here December 9th. The Chase Center on the DAZN fight card with Regis, Prograis, and Devon Haney is the main event.
Oh, most definitely. Obviously we don't go in there looking for knockouts, but we always want to knock out. The less time we're in there, the better. We don't want to be doing overtime. If I see the opportunity to take a knockout, of course I'm going to take it. Not there to, I don't play with my food. I'm not here to fuck spiders, as we say in Australia.
Spiders.
Yeah. Not here to mess about. So yeah.
Certainly are. Now, why did you choose Las Vegas as this destination for the training camp? The end of training camp, that is.
Well, obviously Las Vegas is a good boxing city. There is a lot of sparring here for me, and I want to come out a bit early to acclimatise. And also, I think the altitude, so just all these little things. I felt like it was a bit better option than San Francisco.
Former ring card girl turned to professional boxer, and you became a champion. That was always the dream.
Yeah.
When you look back on the career to where you are now, is it still a dream?
Yeah, it's actually wild. Well, I always knew I was going to be a world champion because I set myself to be a goal to be a world champion, and I wanted to obviously be very, very successful. So, ticking that off is great, but it's still just how it's all happened and everything that's around it, not just for me with my career, but even just women's boxing. When I started pro or boxing only a couple of years ago, I could never have expected kind of where women's boxing is at the moment. So I think that's really, really exciting, and it's all great.
Well, you're the blonde bomber. Obviously, outside of fighting, you're a business gal. You got your OnlyFans going, among other business ventures. But when you look at the landscape of women's boxing, there's also influencer boxing. But you're kind of a pioneer in itself, too, because you could fit the mold of both blends because you look the part, but you also have a real belt, you're a real professional, and you do it the right way.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, it's really interesting, the influencer boxing, but I think you need to separate them. There is pro boxing, there's influencer boxing, and I support it. Obviously my good friend Elle Brooke, I've trained her and helped her for her fights. But we just got to see that it is what it is. But yeah, I can do anything. Hey, look, if I get offered enough money, then I'll definitely beat up an influencer. It's all business. Like we said, it's all business. I'm about the business side of it. And obviously with my, keeping my belt and hopefully going on to be undisputed.
What's the lingerie going to look like on the scale come Friday for this fight week?
It's going to look mega because you guys have had to wait a whole year to see that again. So as always, I rock it on the scales and I show up and everything shows up. So it's going to be great. And we're really excited actually for this weigh-in.
Let's talk about this forged Irish Stout. You're sporting it right here. Yep. We've seen a lot of pictures over the past few months with you and Conor McGregor, the Notorious. How's that partnership going, and how did he first reach out to you to become a partner with him?
Yeah, you know what? I love it. Conor's great. We've been friends for a while, and then he's always supported my career and supported what I do because, you get a bit of stick when you're different. And he's always encouraged me, keep doing you, keep doing what you're doing, you're doing well. And then I met him at the Katie Taylor, the Chantel Cameron Katie Taylor fight in person for the first time. And obviously we hit it off and, our photos went viral and all that kind of stuff. So I think, as a businessman that he is, I think he realized that, maybe me working with him and is probably a good partnership, because we, when we're doing things together, people like to talk about it. So yeah, he just reached out and asked if, I want to be, if I want to be part of the Cadet Ambassador and be part of the Forged team or Forged Army as we call it. And of course I said yes, because us together and him, he's so passionate about what he does and he is supporting us boxers as well. When the shows, he's everywhere. And I think it's just a great, for both of us, it works really well.
So you've been around the guy. He's been around boxing events. The Schmo saw him at a bare knuckle boxing event not too long ago when it was Eddie Alvarez and Chad Mendez and Luke Rockhold, Mike Perry. He's also obviously supporting the UFC fights.
Yeah, he's supporting everything. Honestly, that's what I love about Conor. Like, obviously, he's making money and he gives it back to the community, gives it back to combat sports. You know, he sponsors a lot of boxers and all the matchroom shows. You know, and obviously, like you said, UFC, the bare knuckle boxing stuff. He's giving back, and it's good to see. You know, it's nice, and he's a great guy. You know, honestly, like you know what you see, and all the loud, and people can have their opinions, but really is like deep down, he's a good guy, and I'm blessed to be part of have him backing me and supporting me and being in my corner of this fight.
The Schmo asked this question to maybe his future dance partner and Michael Chandler, but what's the guy smell like when you're around him so much?
He smells like money. No, he does. What does he smell like? I don't know. I can't really say that I've sniffed him, but no, he smells like success.
Chandler said he smelled like pine.
Pine. He smelled like he either uses some kind of beard oil that smells like pine, some kind of what are they called? Evergreens, pine needles, or he puts it on his on his neck, some kind of body lotion. I don't know. But pine needles. He smelled like pine needles.
Pine needles, yeah.
It wasn't repulsive. It actually smelled pretty good. You know, I was like, all right, he smelled pretty good. We're good.
Well, he's staying fresh.
Pine, like trees.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what? I can get a whiff of that. Yeah, fine. He smells. Yeah, he doesn't smell bad. That's for sure. Because I would have remembered that.
Who you reckon he boxes next when he eventually steps inside the boxing ring?
Oh, I don't know. If he does, I know he's preparing. I'm sure he's preparing for a fight at the moment. But I don't know whoever. I suppose whoever is going to make him money. That's all he cares about. And I think that's the point of his career is about that.
It's all about the money.
Oh, yeah, of course. You know, you get to a point where it is all about the money, you know. When you've done and achieved so much in your career, then it's like, okay, well, I've ticked all the boxes. I've done everything I said I was going to do. You know, I've become a champion. I think he's two-weight division champion.
145 and 55.
You know, and he's done all this and he's made his millions that he said he was going to make and more. So now it's just like, you know, what more is there, you know? So you might as well just, if you're going to put yourself through all that, you want it to be rewarding, I suppose. That's what I think anyways.
Devon Haney, Regis Prograis. The main event, Devon Haney's going up to 140 pounds. What do you think is going to be the key to victory for him to continue this winning streak he has of his and be successful in the higher weight division?
You know what? Like, this fight, I've kind of been, like, changed minds. Like, first I was like, yeah, Haney's going to just, like, box his head off. And then I was like, oh, maybe Prograis can, like, get in there and, like, rough him up and, like, hurt him, you know? So I'm, like, really a bit indecisive. I am leaning more towards Haney, but I think he just needs to obviously box like he does, box smart and like stay away, like, you know, keep his distance. I think because I'm not sure, like, you know, the power wise, I don't think he's not known for his power, and I'm not sure if just that extra weight is going to give him the power. I suppose we're going to see. I think there's a few questions he's going to answer with next weekend, and yeah.
What do you make of this interesting beef between promoter and fighter? The Schmo's talking about Oscar De La Hoya and Ryan Garcia. Ryan Garcia was victorious this past weekend over there at the Toyota Center, but he said some, you know, things over there on the mic about Oscar.
Yeah. Oh, I'm gonna love him. I don't know, but then like Oscar putting out the dirty laundry on Twitter as well. Like, I don't know, it's so weird. Like, it's really weird. Like, when I see it, I just think, when I see it from Oscar, I just think, like, what are you doing, bro? And then Ryan, I suppose he's like just retaliating, isn't he? I think, yeah, I don't know what's going to happen there, but I mean, it's entertainment, isn't it?
It certainly is.
Entertained. But yeah, I don't know. We'll see.
You think that's a fight we see at 140, a Ryan Garcia and a Devon Haney when it's all said and done?
Yeah, I mean, it would be a good fight to see, I think. I feel like there's obviously so much talk between just that, like those two weight classes, you know, you got that, obviously him calling out Rollies and, not Rollies, Shakur. And then, yeah, I suppose it just depends. I think with these guys, it's all about the money, isn't it?
That's right.
Yeah, and as it should be in a way. People don't realize, and fans, I don't think they realize, like, you know, you got to drop an ego sometimes. You got to do what's right for your career and your future. So, yeah, we'll see if that. I think it makes sense, you know.
Throw Tank Davis in the mix too.
Oh yeah, Tank Davis. Yeah, you know what? I just wish he fought more. I really love watching Tank Davis. It's just so sad that he's not out that often, you know, because he's really a very exciting fighter.
Who are your favorite female fighters to watch right now? Top 3.
Clarissa Shields, definitely number 1. I like to watch Michaela Mayer and Chantel Cameron.
There it is. And what can all your fans expect come December 9th for your big fight?
You're gonna see a whole year of waiting to punch someone in the head. So it's always gonna be exciting. Every time I fight, it's always action packed and exciting. I am looking to go in there and show some of the stuff I've been learning over the last year. Some improvements and obviously entertainment.
Can we get a final message for all the blonde bomber fans out there worldwide?
Oh, guys, I love you guys out there. Honestly, if it wasn't for my supporters and my fans, I wouldn't be where I am right now. And so I have so much appreciation for everyone that supports me through the ups and the downs. So keep giving that support, guys. I love you lots. And I can't wait to put on a show on Saturday night.
And keep sipping on that American coffee, too.
Oh, yeah, the American coffee. And if you haven't tried a forged Irish stout, definitely try one of them.
How's that taste?
It actually tastes really good. I was shocked. It's really smooth. The creamiest stout in the world. Honestly, it is. Oh, it's really good.
There it is. She's the pro. I'm the schmo. It all goes down to Zone pay-per-view December 9th. We're out.